Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. I have a big collection, guys, of stuff I've collected over the years, and today we have I guess you could say it's a Western episode. It's kind of a Western episode. It's got people that are famous for doing some Westerns. One of the movies is a movie that it's kind of coming to the very end of the Old West and moving into the 20th century. So let's get right into these movies today. And you decide what you think about them. First one I got is The Gray Fox. This is a Kino release. I've never seen The Gray Fox until I picked this up. This is a wonderful movie. I mean, it's gorgeous to look at. It's just beautifully filmed. Great movie. Super great movie. Richard Farnsworth is just great in it. You've probably seen him in a lot of different stuff over the years. I mean, he's been in different stuff. But he stars in this, and he's basically a guy who's spent half his life in prison. He's kind of been, in and out of prison, robbing stagecoach, basically robbing trains with his crew. So he gets out of jail, gets out of prison. He looks up his sister. He tries to do regular life. He tries to do work, the normal stuff. He tries to stay clean and be good and stay out of trouble and everything. And along the way, he discovers movies for the first time. The scene where he sees the Great Train Robbery, the silent movie, 1903 movie. He goes into a little Nickelodeon and watches it, and the gun blast goes off because they're doing sound effects, and it scares the whole audience. Is a scene that it's just awesome, because that's something that happened back in those days when they first saw movies and people were doing sound effects and stuff because they were silent. Bunch of wonderful little scenes and stuff, and he is so good in it. And the girl, is it Jackie Burroughs? Is that her name? The woman, he falls in love with this woman, and he's still trying to do, well, basically he basically just says, screw it, he starts trying to rob trains again, and he's older and he can't quite do it, and he doesn't have the same crew as before. He starts out with some guys, and it just doesn't work out, and basically he comes to the end of his running and stuff, when he should have just settled down with the woman and stuff. But he's arrested again, and sadly that's probably how his life's going to end. But I don't know. I think he'll meet up with her at the end. I don't know. It's a beautiful love story. It's kind of a homage to the Old West and everything. It's just a beautiful movie, and it shows the restoration of it. They show the cleanup and how they cleaned it up and everything, which is pretty fascinating. So definitely pick up The Gray Fox. The next movie, I'm not really sure. It's not really a Western. It's a newer movie. I think this was the last movie that Harry Dean Stanton made. I'm a big fan of Harry Dean Stanton. He's so cool. He's actually from Kentucky. I just love Harry Dean Stanton. He's so good in everything. He's like, even if he's in a bad movie, he just makes the movie better with him in it. It's like he's just a flawless performer or something. He's just him, and But one of his last movies, I guess, it's called Lucky, and this movie, he's just basically, talking to people about, it's like, is this the end of my life? Why are we here? What's it all about? He's kind of pondering life at his older age. He's had some heart scares. He's kind of on the thin line of dying and stuff, and he's it kind of shows on his face, because I think he was sick at the time. But it's a pretty good movie. It's not a Western. It's kind of set out in the West area, but, more modern day. But, any movie with Harry Dean Stanton is worth recommending. And the next movie, I should have put this one next. It's another movie with Richard Farnsworth in it. And this one has Sissy Spacek in it. And actually, it's directed by David Lynch, of all people. And the movie I'm talking about is The Straight Story. Now, I wasn't very familiar with it. It came out in 1999. It was a production of Touchstone Pictures, I believe, the part of Disney. So David Lynch was way out of his territory when he did this. But his wife, his partner, Mary, wrote the story and he filmed it. And it's a pretty good, straightforward story. It's a story of Richard Farnsworth hears about his brother dying in another town, and he basically can't drive or something. And Sissy Spacek has disabilities, and she can't drive. So he basically soups up, kind of cleans up his lawnmower, and he's driving his lawnmower for however long it is and stuff. And he meets people, and just the challenges and stuff. So it's kind of a quirky, kind of odd story with a lot of heart, and it's a really good movie, very compassionate, super cool, different. Recommend this. Very sweet movie, I guess you could say. The Straight Story. So there you go, guys. A couple movies by Richard Farnsworth and Harry Dean Stanton. Sort of Western, sort of not Western. I guess you could say they're not Westerns, but good actors, underrated actors, usually character actors. Richard Farnsworth always didn't star in movies and stuff, and neither did Harry Dean Stanton. But man, great actors. I highly recommend searching out their filmology and check out their movies and find some stuff. So that's about it, guys, for this little episode. Just a little spotlight. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to my channel and comment what you think about those movies. What's your favorite Harry Dean Stanton movie or Richard Farnsworth movie? Is there some more that maybe you could recommend to me? Because Harry Dean Stanton made a ton of movies, made a bunch of movies. Repo Man, Alien, all kinds of movies. But you got any recommendations? Let me know. And that's about it. Just be cool, guys. Be safe out there. Watch good movies. And I will see you later, alligator.